I actually don't remember the first time I watched them. It might have been the year of the producers.
I remember when I got to college, I obviously went to school with some rabid theater fans.
The one that was like big was the year of Urinetown and Thoroughly Modern Millie. And I like recorded them on a VHS tape and brought them into my math class.
And one of my friends had a tape of like the last 10 years of Tony's performances. So, and we would watch that tape from top to bottom. And so that was the first time that I saw like the Grand Hotel performance and Cheetah Rivera in Kiss of the Spider Woman. That really was like my education in the Tony Awards.
My first memory of watching the Tony Awards, oh my God.
My first memory of watching the Tony Awards was the Rent Sweep in the 90s.
I was on the Tony Awards, actually, my first memory, when I did Fosse. We were nominated for Best Musical, and we did Sing Sing Sing.
You know, that was the cast album that we all memorized. It was like my entire jazz chorus would sing all the parts, and so we were rooting for them like crazy, even though we hadn't seen the show.
And it was at the Gershwin, so I didn't get to watch it, I actually lived it.
Maybe about 4 years ago, Neil Patrick Harris doing the big opening that I always am like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wouldn't it be really cool to just be in and around that happening? Yeah.
The Tonys that Ragtime and Lion King were both performing, amongst other wonderful shows. I felt involved. I felt part of it, even though I was some kid in Texas. It was important to me that the stories about our lives were being told, recognized, and rewarded. And I think that's my first major memory of watching the Tonys.
One of my first memories was being at my house in California, in the Bay Area, watching it with my parents, because I was a huge fan of musicals since I was 8.
It was with my mom. We would always lie in my parents' bed, just me and my mom. They had a TV in their room.
And I don't even remember what was nominated or what year it was.
Might have been the year that La Cage aux Folles won. That looms large in my memory.
But I remember being completely enwrapped with everything, not just the performances, but the speeches and the whole thing. So I've been a fan of the whole thing for a long time.
I've watched them since I was like 3 years old, I guess, so I don't even have a first memory.
I don't have a first memory of watching the Tony Awards, really. I can't even begin to recall the first time I watched the Tony Awards.
I will tell you that I left my prom early, my senior prom early, to go watch the Tonys with my mother.
I can barely recall the last time I watched the Tony Awards.
That made me cool.
These are probably not the answers you're looking for.
It's the one, the Tommy Tune with all the people walking around in the Grand Hotel.
I really have to think back. It might have been Jelly's Last Jam.
I just remember like a lot of little people roaming around and thinking, maybe I could be a little person roaming around.
Because I remember seeing Stanley Wayne Mathis, and the day that I joined the Lion King company, he was the only person in the room that I recognized. And I remember going up to him and saying, I remember seeing you on TV. It was amazing. It was amazing.
To be honest, I think the very first Tony Awards that I ever watched was when I did First Date a couple years ago, and I was there. It was amazing. Like, it was the opening act was unbelievable.
Orchestration in the beginning that's so huge. I just always remember like, like this is the Tony.
He did like magic. He like disappeared and then came up out of the stage and like jumped through a hoop. I was like, this is amazing.
I came to the Tonys late because I grew up in Kansas. What can I say? One of my most distinct and happy memories was watching Linda Lavin do the monologue from Broadway Bound.
I remember we just gotten our first color TV, and I think it was the first national broadcast of the Tony Awards in 1966. And I remember watching Barbara Harris sing Movie Star from the Apple Tree in living color and thinking, that's for me.
Was it something I said? Could I take it back?
You get to dress as an extension of how you feel in any given day. So what a great thing that designers are making cool clothes that a variety of different people can react to.
Oh man. I don't know, not clash, match things.
I don't really understand fashion.
Ask my wife.
For me, I was just like, sweatpants are comfortable, so that's what you wear, right?
Talk to my friends and just see.
And fanny packs work because you're hands-free.
Because my own view of myself is just tragic.
I realize that style can be an extension of your personality. It's just another way to show who I am, a very, very weird woman.
What does style mean to me? Not much.
No,
sweatpants. T-shirts by Calvin Klein.
There are people who know better than me when it comes to that stuff. Not that I don't weigh in.
A style means personality. It means flair. It means adventure, community. Everybody's got their peacock feathers, baby. Flown it. Wear it. Do it.
When I think about style, I think about those people. Actually, Philippa Sue, who plays Eliza Hamilton. When I think of true style, I think of someone that can wear really special, unique pieces, but it's like effortless.
Style means an outward exhibit of your truth.
Style, I guess, is another way in which someone who wants to express their artistic integrity or their artistic ideas can play.
Style is individuality. Style is how you do it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. We all have to get dressed. How do you do it?